If you are a structural engineer or an aerodynamicist working in Stuttgart, Maranello, or Woking today, you are officially in a state of absolute panic. For over 50 years, the European hypercar industry has operated on a very specific set of physical laws. If you want a car to corner at astronomical speeds without flying off the track, you must bolt a massive, heavy, drag-inducing carbon fiber wing to the back of it. You sacrifice top speed and aerodynamic efficiency in exchange for raw, brutal downforce. But at the 2026 Beijing Auto Show, a consumer electronics company didn't just challenge this century-old European philosophy. They mathematically destroyed it. Xiaomi officially launched their new automotive arsenal, including the highly anticipated SU7 Ultra and the staggering Vision GT concept. But we are not here to talk about 0 to 60 times or digital screens. We are here to conduct a forensic engineering teardown of what Xiaomi just unleashed on the world. Because they didn't just build a fast electric vehicle. They stole highly classified fluid dynamic architectures from advanced aerospace engineering, utilized submarine-grade metallurgical forging, and fundamentally broke the laws of automotive physics. The era of the traditional rear wing is completely dead. Today, we are dissecting the exact physics of the reverse lifting body design. The terrifying reality of a 4.1 aerodynamic efficiency ratio, and why bolting a literal ballistic shield to a high-voltage battery pack just made every Western performance car look like it was built in the Stone Age. To understand the sheer magnitude of this engineering leap, we have to look closely at the Xiaomi Vision GT and analyze the behavior of fluid dynamics. In a traditional European hypercar, air slams into a massive front splitter, gets brutally chopped up, and is then forced over a rear wing to push the rear tires into the asphalt. It works, but it creates a massive wake of turbulent air, scientifically known as aerodynamic drag. It is an incredibly inefficient compromise. Xiaomi's engineering board, led by former European veterans who defected to the Chinese giant, realized that external aerodynamic appendages are obsolete. Instead, they utilized a concept known as the lifting body. In stealth bombers and advanced fighter jets, the entire fuselage of the aircraft is shaped to generate lift, eliminating the need for massive, drag-inducing wings. Xiaomi took this aerospace blueprint and flipped it completely upside down by creating a physical separation between the main cabin. On the front and rear chassis nodes, they essentially suspended the cockpit. This architectural anomaly allows high-velocity air to flow not just over the car, but directly through it and beneath it. As the air accelerates through the ultra-narrow, highly sculpted channels beneath the chassis, it creates an extreme low-pressure zone. According to Bernoulli's principle of fluid dynamics, this massive pressure differential literally sucks the entire mass of the vehicle violently onto the asphalt. You are achieving maximum mechanical grip without relying on a single piece of external carbon fiber to block the wind. The mathematical results of this reverse aerospace design are physically terrifying. In the high-performance automotive industry, engineers measure success using an aerodynamic efficiency ratio. This is the calculated ratio between the amount of downforce generated versus the amount of drag penalty incurred. A standard, highly advanced European track car might achieve an efficiency ratio of around 3.0. That is considered the absolute pinnacle of Western engineering. The Xiaomi Vision GT, through its biomimetic water drop architecture and internal air channeling, just achieved an officially verified ratio of 4.1. This is a number that breaks the traditional predictive models in wind tunnel testing. It means the car generates an apocalyptic level of downforce while slicing through the air with practically zero resistance. But straight-line physics is only half the battle. When a hypercar corners at 150 miles per hour, lateral crosswinds can instantly disrupt the low-pressure zone, causing a catastrophic loss of traction. To solve this, Xiaomi integrated a vertical shark fin stabilizer heavily inspired by Le Mans endurance prototypes, combined with an active boundary layer control system hidden within the rear taillight ring. Micropores actively manipulate the trailing wake, creating an invisible wall of directed airflow that stabilizes the vehicle against severe lateral forces. Even the wheel hubs are engineered anomalies. Instead of traditional flat aero discs, the transparent outer shields remain completely static, while the internal gear-shaped structures rotate, acting as a centrifugal turbine. They actively pull freezing ambient air directly into the carbon ceramic brake rotors while extracting high-temperature air outward, all without disturbing the outer slipstream. It is an absolute masterclass in thermodynamic and aerodynamic management. But aerodynamic supremacy means absolutely nothing if the chassis shatters under the immense torsional stress of high G cornering or a catastrophic impact. This brings us to the core of the new SU7 architecture revealed in Beijing. The Chinese didn't just redesign the exterior. They executed a total metallurgical overhaul. In a severe frontal collision, a traditional vehicle chassis relies on a single or dual-path energy absorption structure, which often fails to dissipate the kinetic energy fast enough, resulting in severe cabin intrusion. Xiaomi engineered a spatial mesh network, utilizing triple-path load transfer channels. When kinetic energy enters the front of the vehicle, it doesn't shoot front of the bolsa. It is instantly fractured and distributed upwards through the shock towers, linearly through the main longitudinal beams, and downwards through the subframe. But the true forensic marvel lies in the material science. They are utilizing hot-stamped, ultra-high-strength steel with a high-yield strength of 2,200 megapascals. Put that into perspective, that is structural strength far exceeding the steel used in the pressure hulls of deep-sea nuclear submarines. The A-pillars, B-pillars, and roof rails are completely interwoven using seamless heat-treated steel tubing, creating an impenetrable safety cage. They engineered the vehicle to not just pass the global 50 km/h crash standards, but to comfortably absorb kinetic impacts at speeds over 20% higher than the strict global regulations. When you calculate the kinetic energy formula, mass times velocity squared, a 20% increase in speed requires the chassis to absorb over 44% more catastrophic impact energy. The 2,200 megapascal skeleton doesn't just bend, it completely arrests the physics of the crash. Final and perhaps most crucial engineering leap addresses the Achilles heel of the entire electric vehicle industry: catastrophic battery failure. When a high-voltage lithium pack is punctured from underneath by road debris at highway speeds, it triggers thermal runaway. The internal temperature of the cells skyrockets to over 1,000 degrees Celsius in seconds, resulting in an inextinguishable chemical fire. Western automakers have tried to solve this by adding thicker aluminum plates, which only adds massive weight and kills efficiency. Xiaomi took a fundamentally different approach. First, they surrounded the entire battery perimeter with a 1,500 megapascal honeycomb aluminum extrusion, designed specifically to crush and absorb side impacts before the energy ever reaches the chemical cells. Second, they implemented a massive transverse anti-scrape beam at the front of the undercarriage, designed to physically shatter any road debris before it can travel under the car. But the true game changer is what coats the bottom of the battery pack. Traditional EVs use a basic PVC coating to protect against moisture and light scratches. Xiaomi replaced this with a Procycit de moisture and light scratches. Xiaomi replaced this with a proprietary ballistic grade resin coating. This is literal bulletproof armor technology applied to the undercarriage of a passenger car. In extreme puncture tests utilizing high-velocity steel spikes, the structural integrity of the battery remained uncompromised, even in forced thermal runaway testing, where cells were pushed to failure in sub-zero environments. The highly advanced thermodynamic management system vented the extreme heat autonomously. No fire, no explosion, just a contained failure. They built a thermodynamic vault. All of this forensic engineering, the reverse lifting body, the 4.1 aerodynamic efficiency, the 2200 megapascal submarine steel, and the ballistic battery vault culminates in one highly verifiable, terrifying data point. At the ultimate proving ground for automotive physics, the Nürburgring Nordschleife, the SU7 Ultra prototype shattered expectations with RB5 fast the cases with a lap time of 1 minute and 37 seconds. For decades, the European automotive elite believed that their century of motorsport heritage was an impenetrable fortress. They believed that software engineers and smartphone manufacturers could never understand the dark arts of suspension geometry, fluid dynamics, and chassis metallurgy. But the 2026 Beijing Auto Show proved that the 2026 Xiaomi didn't just replicate European engineering. They applied extreme computational fluid dynamics, aerospace biomimicry, and advanced material science to render traditional mechanics obsolete. When a tech company can build a 1,000-horsepower machine that drives like a video game, corners like a stealth fighter, and survives impacts like an armored personnel carrier, the internal combustion, mechanical wing era is over. The Western automotive industry isn't just losing the EV race, they are losing their grasp on the laws of physics. The aerodynamic wing is dead. Long live the reverse lifting body.